Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is a very dreary day here in Tennessee, and I thought, you know what, this is the perfect day and time for me to come on and film my favorites, since this is one of my very favorite videos to film every month. So today we are going to be talking about my November mind blown favorites. Y'all, I have not bought a single Christmas present yet. I need to get on it. I don't think I've ever waited this long. But let's go ahead and jump in, because the first thing I'm going to talk about is something I seriously think that I'm going to be shopping for gifts. And this portion of the video is sponsored by Ana Luisa Jewelry. I have worked with Ana Luisa in the past. I've talked many times about how much I love them. And I wanted to kind of focus on their Black Friday sale that they have going on and show you a few pieces that I have added to my collection. Ana Luisa Jewelry is exceptional quality jewelry. I have never had any issues with things turning, things breaking. They use only the best metals, and the best part about it, in my opinion, is that it's not hugely marked up. I mean, it starts at $39. So you're getting very luxury type pieces for not that much money when you compare it to other huge markup companies. And I think the part that like warms my heart the most is that they offset 100% of their carbon emissions, which is crazy to me. I think our environment needs all the help it can get. So the fact that they do that is only a check in the pro column for me. Let me show you the pieces that I have added to my collection from Ana Luisa. A lot of y'all have been asking me about this, especially on Instagram, because I've been wearing them all month, and my Instagram weekly get ready with me videos, y'all have been messaging me saying, who is that ring? Who is that necklace? So I wanted to show you so that you are able to shop the Black Friday sale, which is awesome because it is buy one, get one half off. So my justification in thinking is I'm gonna buy me one for full price, and I'm gonna get someone else one for half off, right? Isn't that how it's supposed to work? That's how it works for me. All of the pieces come in nice velvet pouches, say Ana Luisa, and they are snapped securely shut. The first piece I'm going to talk about is this necklace, and it is called the Vita, and hopefully you're able to see. It's just a V, which Vita is appropriate, but it's little diamonds in the V. And it's got a very delicate chain, which I like because I don't want something that's going to be too chunky or overbearing. I like my necklaces to be more subtle, but it's not so delicate that I feel like it's going to break. I've never felt like that taking it on and off or even wearing it, because I'm constantly, with all of my necklaces, no matter what I wear, I'm constantly messing with them, and I don't ever feel like this is going to snap. The earrings that I have on, which are so cute, they're called Sia, S-I-A, and they are $59. And can you see their little safety pins? How cool is that? And obviously it goes through the ear and then it hooks in this top part of the pin. I love it because I think they're very cute, but also because they are not studs, but they're not heavy. As I get older, my ears cannot take heavy earrings. I feel like they've gotten stretched out, and I just am not comfortable wearing super heavy earrings, and I don't always want to wear studs, so this is perfect. My favorite piece, and the one I get the most questions on, is this ring. This ring is so me. First of all, I love white. One of my very favorite colors. I love wearing white. I love things that are white. I just love white. I like simple rings. I don't want them to be, again, too big or gaudy looking or anything like that. This is the Mecca Off-White ring, and it retails for $49. It doesn't close all the way around. You can see it has a little bit of an opening, and I love it. I have been wearing it every single day. I can't recommend it enough. So I will put all the information and the link to the Black Friday sale down in the description box. Definitely check it out if you are a jewelry lover, or if you know someone who is and you're wanting to get them a very unique gift for Christmas. Let's jump into the skincare / beauty favorites. I've got one random at the end. This is the one skincare favorite. It's the EltaMD Skincare UV Restore Broad Spectrum SPF 40. This is their brand new SPF that launched, I believe it launched at the end of October. I got it right when it launched. I have been using it all month, And I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I legitimately think that I like this one better than my Elements. Why does it pain me to say that? I feel like I'm cheating on my beauty products, but honestly, this is good. And y'all, you're gonna have to forgive my nails. I'm going to get them done in a couple hours, praise Jesus. But they look pretty bad right now. This is tinted. They also have a non-tinted version, but I like my sunscreens to be a little bit tinted. And it is almost a moussey texture. It's so lightweight. Like when you pump it out and rub it in, first of all, it rubs in extremely fast. No streaks, no nothing. Like very fast application. Little bit of a tint, but it's the feel of it. It is so lightweight. You don't feel like you have anything on your skin. It is a lower SPF than the Elements, but it has a higher percentage of zinc oxide. So it has 15% zinc oxide, 2% titanium dioxide. It has squalane in it. For moisture, it has ginger root extract and saccharide isomerate, which promotes a healthy complexion by improving skin smoothness, minimizing dark spots and reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So it's got skincare in it as well. And it also has antioxidants in it. It's for all skin types, dye-free, fragrance-free, gluten-free, oil-free, paraben-free, sensitivity-free, non-comedogenic, and dermatologist tested, which I believe is pretty much all of the Elta MD sunscreens. But this, I love it. So I gave Chad my Elements. He's using it and he loves it. I still love it, okay? I'm not saying that I'm never touching Elements again. I'm just saying that this past month I have been loving the Restore. Okay, let's get into some makeup. Everything that I'm going to be talking about I have on my face today. I did a video recently with Lancome, and while that video was sponsored, it's going to be obvious how I don't ever span the truth in my sponsor videos. I don't do them unless I feel the love for the products, because I have 3 Lancome products here that I have been loving from that video. The first is the Tarte Idol Ultra Wear Foundation. Yes, this has alcohol denatured as the 3rd ingredient. I usually tend to stay away from foundations that have that because they feel very drying on the skin. They're not comfortable. They kind of suck the life out of my skin. I do not find that with this foundation. So if you're someone that can't tolerate foundations with a high alcohol content because of how it makes your skin feel dry and tight, I would still give this a try to see if it's any different, because like I said, it's the only one with alcohol that high up on the list that I can tolerate. It lasts all day. You can manipulate it to look a little bit glowier, which I showed you in that video. I love the Blur and Go primer stick that I mentioned, but I used a little bit of a more illuminating primer underneath today to show that you can just kind of manipulate it however you want, but it's always gonna stay all day. Always, like not budge at all. So I have been really enjoying this since I started using it again. I had not had it in my collection before they sent some new ones over to me, since I had had them in my kit, which I talked about in that Lancome video. So if you want to see me use this, definitely check that video out if you haven't seen it. Another favorite that I've had since that video is hands down this powder. I talked about it in my top 5 powders, which I believe was the last video. And this is the Absolute powder in Absolute Ecru Light. So I'm not going to talk a ton about it. Check out the Lancome video. Check out my top 5 favorite powder video. But I love this. It's what I have on top of the Lancome powder today. I have been using it every day on top of every foundation since I have received it. And my favorite color is the Absolute Ecru Light for my skin. It's not too shimmery. It's, to me, one of the perfect setting powders. Now, someone mentioned that talc is the first ingredient. I've never been someone who has had an issue with talc. If you are someone who is talc-free, you're not going to want this powder. I don't only buy talc-free products, so, you know, it makes sense that I would love this. But again, if you have an issue with that, this probably is not the one for you. But I have been absolutely loving it. Okay, last for Lancome, I'm going to talk about the monochromatiques, because you better believe that I went and bought 3 more during their 25% off sale, because I love these so much. Now, they can be used on your eyes, they can be used on your cheeks, they can even be used on your lips. The one that I used in that video was a la mode, and I used that only on my eyes. Obviously, I would not use this as a cheek color with my skin tone, but it's just a very pretty bronzy brown. So this is the one, this and Eclat are the ones that I already had in my collection. Gorgeous bronzy brown. These are the three that I purchased, and I have only been able to use one of them. This is Petit Bisou, and I can't wait to use this on the eyes and the cheeks because this is a definite blush color for me. It's that pretty pink color. This is Mademoiselle, and it's a very pretty coppery shade. I mean, these are so smooth and so pigmented. This Mademoiselle, which I can't wait to use on the eyes. This is what I have on my eyes today. Same technique I used in the Lancome video, using this all over the eyes, up into the crease, and then I tap a little bit of the Eclat color on top. And this is Haute Couture. Oh, it is pretty. And you can see it on my eyes. But that is Haute Couture. It's like a burgundy. But see the beautiful sheen these have? Oh, they are just so pretty. And I don't know if Lancome is still doing that 25% off, but I was able to get them for $18, which I think is not that bad for the 3.8 grams of product that you get. That's all the Lancome stuff. A few more things for makeup. This blush I got, did I get it at the end of October or the beginning of November? I can't remember, but I have been using it all month. And this is the Dior blush, and I want to say it's their holiday collection, but it's not the snowflake one. It's just their special edition one, and honestly, I hope I can still find it. I will link it down below if I can. But this is the New Look number 219. Now, I don't know if this is like New Look 219. I feel like maybe this is just a blush color they have all the time in their permanent collection. I probably should have looked into that more before I talked about it. But this is their special edition. So it's got, do you see? It's got like mannequins on it. I hope you're able to see that. Oh, I love it so much. And it's so pretty. And I love the mannequin so much I was like, do I really even want to use this? I don't want to mess it up. But then I swatched it and I'm like, yeah, I want to use it because it's this gorgeous. It's what I have on my cheeks today. Really pretty peachy color, but it's got a bit of a sheen to it. And again, it's what I have on my cheeks. It's just so pretty. And I have been using that a lot this month. So I wanted to talk about it, especially if it is in their permanent collection. You may not be able to get the one with the cute mannequins on it, but the color in general is just gorgeous. And finally, this I got in a set from QVC, and I don't know that you can get it. I've got a hair. Anywhere else at the moment. I will link it down below if you can, but this is the Tarte Shape Tape Glow Powder. So it comes with this powder, it came with this brush, and then it came with a little mini size of the Shape Tape Concealer. But these two products are what I have been loving. This glow powder, when I watched it, when I saw it on QVC's website, I kind of looked, I hit the play of the TV presentation to see how they were using it. And they were almost using it like as a setting powder. Now, I don't know that I would use it as a setting powder because I mean, it's got a bit of a sheen to it. I mean, to me, it's more of like a highlight, but they were legit putting it all over their face. And some people are comfortable doing that with like the Hourglass Luminous Light. I've seen people use it as a setting powder and they love it. So if that were the case, then you would like this as a setting powder. This I have been using as a highlight with this brush. And you look at this brush and you're like, holy cow, I would never use this for a highlight. And honestly, I would never have picked it up if it didn't come in this set. But I have been getting the product on the brush, taking it and just sweeping it up my cheek like this. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, it's so pretty. And I feel like it's not too, now obviously I'm putting extra, but I feel like it's not too glittery or overdone. And this big brush puts a little bit on the cheek. And then I put a highlight on first. And once I go in with that blush after and it kind of melds together, it just gives the prettiest glow to the skin. So I really, really, really like this. When I first got it, Cortland was like, it looks like drugstore packaging. That's how she said it too. Just like that. The joys of a preteen girl. And I'm like, well, you know what? Let's give it a try anyways. There's nothing wrong with drugstore packaging. And this whole set was like $29. So, you're getting quite a bit of stuff. And I like it no matter what the packaging. So Wanted to talk about that. Again, I only think you can get it on QVC, but to me, it's worth it, especially for that price and for the 3 things that you get. And then I'm probably just going to put the Shape Tape in somebody's stocking because it's not my favorite concealer, but those 2 were worth the $29. Finally, let's talk about my random. This is a tea. I posted about it on an Instagram story, and it is heavenly. And I only have 2 tea bags left. I need to reorder this. I got this from Amazon. My grocery store carries this brand. It's Teavana, which I believe is the Starbucks brand, but they don't carry this flavor. So I got it on Amazon, and it is the spiced apple cider with cinnamon and cloves herbal tea. I mean, if you just like to curl up, we put our Christmas tree up like 2 weeks ago because I needed that happiness. And if you just like to curl up with all the lights off except for your Christmas tree, with a Christmas movie on, which we've been doing every single night, and drinking like a hot beverage, this is what you want to drink. I mean, you smell it and it's like the holidays. It is so good. It's got little apple pieces in the tea, like dried apple pieces. And I feel like it is very, I don't want to say overly potent because it's not, but it's potent enough because I drink big mugs of tea. I don't even drink my coffee in mugs. I drink my coffee in travel mugs. I will only buy travel mugs for coffee because that's how much I drink. And I like a lot of whatever hot beverage that I am drinking. So I will use a very big mug for my tea, and I still feel like only 1 tea bag is enough. Some other teas, I have to use 2 tea bags, but not with this. It comes with 12 sachets. They gotta be, you know, fancy and not call it a tea bag, but it comes with 12 tea bags, and it is caffeine free. So I have been drinking this every single night. I've talked about other of my favorite teas on my favorites, so I wanted to include that in case you are looking for a new fall, yummy goodness, cozy by the fire tea, because that is it. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank y'all so much for joining me, especially if you made it all the way through. As always, on my favorites video, I like to know what your favorite was for this month. So let me know, and everybody else who reads the comments, what your favorite product was in November. Be sure and like and subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on any future videos. I hope you're all staying happy, healthy, safe, and sane, and that most of all, you go out and have a very blessed day.